Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? How is everyone? Hopefully everyone's doing okay. Just gonna make sure we're all up and running. Welcome in, dads. More coffee. How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Okay, chat is coming up. Are we all up and running? Can everyone hear me okay? All 4x4, hopefully? There goes the chat. Very nice. Kick, welcome in. How's it going, dude? Okay. Loving this build. What build are you using, dads? What build are you using, dude? We'll see how everything goes. We're running up on 3 today, guys. We're running on 3. Hopefully everything... Oh, the YOLO build. The YOLO build. Fabio, welcome in, my man. How's it going, dude? We'll see how things go. We've got 3 streams running, so... If it all goes to pot, guys, it all goes to pot. Changed a few things. What did you change? But you're getting lots of kills. Definitely your playstyle. It is a bit more YOLO, isn't it? You know, diving in, you're diving out. Much different to kind of the normal silence fear. What did you change though? Yo, 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 yo. Alex, how's it going? We're going to be straight away in the YOLO. I've already got it on, guys. I've already got it on. You do like the PvP build I posted, Coffee? Nice. Well, I think we should just jump straight into some PvP action, right? What has the MM been like, guys? Has it been bad? Has it been good? What's today been like? Because I haven't done anything today. I've been slacking, guys. I've been slacking. Okay. MM is terrible for you. Oh, dude. That's the one I sent you on Discord, huh? The 36. Oh, so that one. Okay, yeah, yeah. You've been blasting it on that one, dude. You have. Let's get some game noise on. Let's turn this music down a little bit. And go from there. Make sure we're running on everything. Just do a refresh here. Seems to be running there okay on that. We're okay on this. And we're okay on this. Not bad, not bad. I think we're good, guys. Let's get some other music run. Okay, okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's hit this button. Let's do this. Lots of whales in BGs the last 2 days. Oh, man. Don't tell me that, Alex. What are the set items I'm using for PvP and PvE? So in the YOLO build that we're currently playing in PvP, I am using 4-piece agments. 4-piece agments. And we're using 2-piece Vifus. 2-piece Barons. That is the standard setup for the YOLO build. If you're doing the other Fierce Silence build, Armory... Fierce Silence. If we go here, you can see we're using 4 Vifus, 4 Barons. So they're the set pieces you would use. In PvE, you would just use 2-piece Vif, 4-piece Ags, and 2-piece Barons. That is the standard kind of setup we'd use doing all PvE content. The Fierce Silence build is the build I posted a couple of weeks ago, yes. This one I haven't done a build guide on yet, but I feel like I will do. But I think it's becoming a bit more popular. How many laggy BGs are we going to get today, guys? How many laggy BGs? This is the PvP build you're running? Nice, nice, nice copy. We'll see how this goes. I can guarantee you we're going to get some laggy BGs. Who knows? Welcome in over on TikTok. If you are joining on TikTok, this is the first main stream we're doing over on TikTok with the other two running as well. You're still gold 1 on BGs? Man, I haven't done anything today. I haven't done anything. And this feels a little bit laggy, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We know what it's like with my BGs recently, guys. We get one or two laggy ones, and the rest are all right. Rip. Yeah, that's what I thought. Until someone told me Agman don't work anymore. I'm like, what? Agman don't work anymore? Who told you that, dude? Agmans doesn't work anymore. That's hilarious. Did I see the new raid build by Orif? Yes, I've had a chat with Orif as well, so it's a good build, guys. I'll show it off in a little while with my setup, using exactly the same setup as Orif used to show you what I can get. And we even like change a few things up and see what I can actually push. We'll do that after some BGs, and then we'll do some viewer dungeons a bit later on. How do you reckon, guys? I think that sounds like a plan, right? Sounds like a plan, I think. But I think the Orif build is a very good build, and I did say I would, he made me hit my wrong ability. I did say to Orif that I will show it off on stream as well, like, and talk about it, talk about my feelings on it. Because there is some things about the build that I don't like because of the way you have to set it up. But I mean, it's still a very good build. You die too much with this build. This is a YOLO build. You're there to die. Your job is to die with this build, pretty much. The raid build looks really fun. It is a lot of fun. And I've used it in an actual raid as well, guys. I have used it in an actual raid. Not since he put the video out, though. There is something different I was using compared to what he was using in his video. Which I have now changed. And I think reforges are really important in the build as well. Reforges are very important in the build. So we'll see what reforges I have got. I have got a summons reforge, which has got some summon damage on it. So the skeleton affix is needed. You need 3 out of 4 to pull out 6. Trivia, welcome in, dude. Oh, that's me dead. That is me dead. First easy BG though. I'm gonna complain. To say he was gonna die. The thing you've got to do with this build, if you're using this build and you're dying to it a lot, is make sure you only dive in when you've got Wraith form available, and he kind of got out of the way, but I still got him. So GG. Now we've got Wraith form again. We can do a bit of a dive here. But they are dying very quickly. Oh, he'll go down. He'll go down with that. He should do. Yeah, he went down. Almost too easy. Nice. What's my level on my tableau? I can't remember, to be fair with you. I'll have a look after this. I don't really pay that much attention to it anymore, to be fair. It just goes up. That's what she said. Someone's just messaged me. They're in this BG on the opposite side, and and they're like, most unbalanced BG ever. Oh, thank you very much for the rose on the old talk. How is everyone doing over there? Hopefully the stream is looking okay. Fourth Wraith and Stroke of Midnight is epic for this build. What did you actually change then? I can't remember what you said you had changed. That was a bit unbalanced, Jay. So you want to know what my tableau was, right? My tableau. My tableau. Ancestral tableau. This is what it's looking like. I can't remember what you said you changed, Dads. Because what am I currently using in this build? Oh, you changed it to fear on chest, didn't you? I might change the fear on chest. Because I got burning on chest. I might change that on the next one. Dora Spears, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you both doing? Depressed because of that. Yeah, I can totally understand that though. That is understandable. 100% understandable. Well, another easy win. Against the... You got Devil on your side though, man. So you got some good players there. Let's see if we can annoy Devil, guys. See if we can annoy Devil. We got a retreat there really, really early. Akuma team leader. I'm an officer in Akuma, yeah. Thanks for the GGs. I'm one of these, like, silent officers, though. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. There was a 274 Necro and 174 Barbs last season. Now there's 165 Necros and 245 Barbs. Oh, at least Necros have dropped down now, though, guys. I mean, that's one benefit, right? The Necros have dropped down in popularity. But they're still going to get complained about. I found Devil. I don't think I hit him enough. I got Jay again, though. Oh, Jay, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Nope, going to bed. Oh, I'm going to leave you alone. No, I'm going to leave you alone. Don't do it, Jay. I think I got too many dots on you, dude. Barbs are dominating. Hopefully going to get nerfed. I'd be surprised if they didn't see a nerf. Necro, best AFK drop. Necros are like, yeah, we're the AFK kings. Definitely. I'm in a danger area because I didn't have Ray form. I'm just looking out for Jay. I don't want to keep killing Jay. You see what this Necro is doing to me? I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to, dude. They will be nerfed and barbed. I'll be surprised if they didn't. We got Devil. We got a dot on Devil, but he will chase me. He will chase me. Don't do it to me, Devil. Oh, Jay. I get like a couple of dots on you. Winds of Fortune dropping tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow, right? I'm pretty sure it is tomorrow. Okay, let's wait for the cooldown. And then we can just retreat a little bit. There we go. It was supposed to be today. Was it? We got dots on him. He should go. He should go. Now he's got to go. Go on. He's got to go this time. I overextended there. I could be in big trouble. Ah, we're all right. We're all right. We're safe. We're safe. Nice. Oh, I thought I was going to go down there. Oh, that was close. I thought the Devil was going to get me. Drops on the 12th at 3 AM. So, yeah, it'll be after reset, yeah. Seder is in a really good spot with Cowboy build at the moment. The Cowboy build is real. Like, if you go up against a really good Seder, he can wreck you. No Devil. You see that? Oh, it wasn't. It is. No, it's Miguel here. Miguel back here. Miguel back here. Where? Where? Now I think it's Devil. How are we gonna live? Are we gonna live? What even happened? I should not be alive. Just touch him and leave him. Touch him and leave him. We don't want to do anything else. Again here. Couple of touches and get out of there. Too risky. Oh, that Sada's there. How's it going? Hello, Beardmancer. Nice. I like that name. Oh, we're 5 kills? We're playing cleverly tonight. Oh, I just messed up the rotation, though. Jay was on me. He was, like, whacking me around. Hey, Prax. Man, that time zone shifter, right? What we at? What we at? Not bad, not bad. Your streams are later than before, so it has been messed up. I mean, that's because of your... Yeah, GGJ. That's because of your time change, right? Like, our time change is not for another 2.5 weeks. And then we go to British summertime, which should then bring it all back in line, right? I mean, it should do. See if I got time to change that essence. Own spirits. Fear damage. And what did you say using here? Stroke of midnight? I mean, I can see that being alright. But I think the silence is really good, right? I'm going to try this, though. Welcome on in if you are watching over on TikTok. How is everyone doing over there? Hopefully the stream is all good. If you can all just kind of say thumbs up and let me know it's all going well. It is the first stream we're doing, or we are multi-streaming. We're in the same again? Jay. This is going to be brutal tonight, man. Oh, you got my girl again, though. They played well last time with hitting me with a couple of meters, so we'll see. We will see. You didn't play good enough? Man, you were playing good. You were aggressive enough as a barb. You was doing good, man. Or are you going to let him stay behind? Not letting him stay behind. We don't want anyone farming. Oh, that was a big hit. Big nasty hit by that Wizard and Druid there. Nice. Let's go. Get rid of these ones as well. We don't want these people farming us. Nice, they retreated. Big lot here. They will go down. Probably. I'm sorry, Jay. Oh, I didn't even get the kill. Nice. Come on, come on. Come on. Nice. Let's go. You guys push. I'm gonna go attack. Big attack. I'm dead. Wow. Yeah, that was a bit, oh my god, wasn't it, Paul? But that's what this build does. This build is like YOLO. Like, I'm here to die. I'm here to cause havoc, deal tons of damage, not have any bone armor. The beard monster is bullying. Yeah. It's not too bad, Paul. It's a fairly strong build, but it's because I'm just going mad into this now. Like, I'm not using bone armor. I'm not using mount banks. It's literally pushing as much into dots as well as mages as I can. It depends how many risks you take, right, Dad? If you take a ton of risks, like me now going back into that lane now would be risky because I've got no Wraith form. But now it would be alright. Look how strong this Satyr is. Please, Lord, give me Lorif next time. Yeah. You need me on your team, Jay. We need to be on a team together next. It needs to happen, dude. I knew she was going to get me. Yeah, man, I just play the Wraith, then place mages until cooldown, then go again. That's all you need to do. I take far too many risks. Far too many risks, guy. Don't play like I do. Tried to get your Wiz and he smoked me. The Wizards are like, if they see you, man, they can start using that meteor. You're gonna go down, right? Oh man, my Grim Scythe didn't go off. I might be alright. I pressed Grim Scythe, I'm sure I did. Never went. Okay, where are we? We've got to go down this lane. Everyone to this lane. It's probably the best lane. We've got 2 minutes. Hi, fella. How are you? Let's go ultra YOLO. Get them dots rolling. Risky. Oh my god. Heal. There's no music. Can you guys hear music? Can you hear this? Have I reached legendary? No. I've been slacking. Go on, Jay. Go on, Jay. Go on, Jay. I'm gonna die. You can all hear the music, right? Not just... You should just sing. You can hear the music, yeah? Good. Jay. Jay. Oh, that was getting a bit closer, man. I thought your team were actually going to pull that off. The stream title should be now bully your subscribers in BGs. Oh, that would be brutal. Creepy God, have I seen the new Orf build? Yes, I have. Yes, I'm going to talk about that in a little while as well. We're gonna show it. We're gonna show it off on stream. Talk about my feelings when it comes to that build and whether you should or should not go it. I think a lot of people can use it, but it depends on what your current situation is with your gems, with everything else. Gems, reforges, set pieces, and all of that. So, how did you find it, Fowler? GG, port. Yeah, GG. Oh, you're on the other team. Nice. I can see you. I can see you. Jay. Jay, we are finally on the same team. We got Wicker, we got Jay, we got me, we got Devil. You've got my girl over there on Lafila. You got Galley as well. This could be good. Kind of weird without usual Grim, but higher damage. No, that's the thing, God. That's the thing. And that's what I want to talk about later on when I show testing off. It is a good build. But it relies on a lot of certain things to set up. That's a win for sure. We'll see. Let's go. Kill the other Guardian. Come on, guys. Don't slack. Let's do some dots. Let's heal up. I wouldn't necessarily say the build's overrated, Alex. I mean, it is a very good build, but it requires a certain setup, in my opinion, to work at its best. What a fight. 4-on-1 there. Whew. Let's get this one rolling. That's it, guys. Nice, nice. Watch out for that meteor. Oh, rip. It might not be a win, no Fab. It's going to be a good battle, this one, I think. They beat you up like you owed them money. Did you see it? I thought I was going to get one or two of them down. They went really low for the dots, but... Go, 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 go. I mainly do PvP and now, but all my stats are PvP based. Reforges. Do you not have some multiple loadouts? Oh, how are we looking? This is pretty well balanced here, Jay. This is a very good match. I mean, I need to put more pressure on. What is that? Look at that artifacting. Get that damage rolling. Heal up. Oh, we got my gal. Nice. You need a lot of reforged stones to unlock the other loadout. Yeah, but they all add up. So over the period of like time, you collecting all of them, eventually you'll be able to unlock all. I've unlocked all now. It doesn't cost you, like, you don't have to use them. You have to require that amount to unlock them. What is that artifacting? Oh my god. Right side isn't pushable. They have units over there. They're holding us back, Jay. Definitely holding us back, dude. Let's see what we can do on right side. I'm going to push this side a little bit. Come on, Happy, get over here. Good man. All right, let's play a bit more clever here. Oh, my girl. This match. Wow. How are we doing on score? Look at the score. We are so even. Need to sort her out. Like, she's the one that's holding us back. Go, iPad. Go, iPad. Look at that damage. Wow, them dots, they were rolling. Can we get this to push, though? Go on, Jay. Ah, unlucky, dude. I think we've got one more push in us. They're pushing the other side. They're pushing on the left. Let's go. We got it. That cheeky push. Guys, what's the best defense reforged set for barrier jolt? I mean, I would say it'd be like 3-piece barrier, 2-piece jolt maybe for like the best defensive, right? GG, poor. GG. That was really good. Look at this. I played quite defensive, I suppose, with this build. I should have gone a bit more aggressive on some of them pushes, but they were doing big deeps. Let's do it again. Let's keep this winning streak on a roll. You hate the wizard meteor, don't even see the skill coming and you get hit. What? Yeah, I mean, wizards hit hard. How much pot do I have? Currently in this build, I'm at 7.2. Literally is all wizards has. Yep. You just got to be on the lookout for wizards, guys. Be on the lookout for wizards on the battleground. Look for the little red dot. You'll know where they are. Let's have a look. Jay, we're on the same team again, guy. Look at that. Who else we got? We're against iPad again. We was against iPad a couple of matches ago. We'll see. We shall see. I'd love to have 9k pot, Nora. 9k pot would be filthy. Thank you, Paul. There should be a notification for them come up, Paul. I don't know why it's not working. I'm going to have a look after stream to see what that is all about. First time streaming on TikTok. And notifications are not working. But, you know, the rest of it's working, so who cares? Who cares, right? That bear's got to go down. Come on, go down. Keep the chase on. Well, that's me down. How? Wow. I actually thought I was going to get away for a second there. One thing I do want to adjust on here is increase the size of that a little bit. That should be better. Getting all the assists currently. Oh. We still got dot rolling there though. Let's try and tactical retreat. Jay, how's it going, dude? D4 bad? How come's D4 bad, bro? Don't you like the season? What's wrong with it? It's not DI, right? How's it going, man? I'm doing very well, dude. Hope you're doing well. Just DM me. Nothing's changed. The expander's looking really good though, right? And this guy, game hasn't evolved at all. Makes me wonder how much like, it's going to be good when the expansion comes out. Same old base game. Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be that, right? But I think a lot is going to change with the expansion. Is that like the 28th of April, isn't it? I mean, you've got a lot changing then, right? You've got like skill tree reworks, loads of other stuff coming. Should be looking good by then. Who knows? You may return then till DI. Yeah. This guy is absolutely wasting me every time I go near him. Can we get him? Can we get him with a dot? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nope. Need Helmet or fans still for Necro. Man, you'll get it. Where is he? Where is he? We'll handle this dude first. Nice. At least we procced him. Nice. Warming to the dungeon build, then I have a PvP build to make and see what I can play with tomorrow. Yeah, man, it's a different playstyle to what you're used to though, right? I mean, if you haven't played too much Necro, it's always going to be a bit of a style change. That's for sure, dude. Mage's build looks fun in PvP. Yeah, this version is a bit more YOLO than... Oh, are we going to get him? Did we just get him? Nah, someone else got him. This build is a bit more YOLO compared to the pure Silent Fear Mage build that I put out a few weeks ago. Because this one doesn't have bone armor or mount banks, but and you have to play it slightly differently. But you do end up... Oh, we're going to get him. You do end up dying a lot. Oh, yes. Nice. Man, we are on a roll. We are on a roll. Let's keep going, guys. We are absolutely blasting. It seems that Tempests got extinct and even monks are not... Yeah, monks have always been... I think monks have always been fairly good, but it's just been other classes have been better, right? I mean, it felt alright. It felt alright, Dad, so I can see why you're enjoying it. Hopefully everything over there on TikTok is looking okay though, Jay. I did put some like notification stuff on there through TikFinny, but it just doesn't seem to be activating. You played Monk at release for a year and not been back. I mean, that's because they've been... That's because they've been, I suppose, on a back burner. They are good. They can counter like a lot of classes, but I think other classes have just excelled, right? That's been the issue. Oh, we're not together this time, Jay. Not at all. Who am I up against? We got Fandango. I've got Ring. We've got Ring here as well. We'll see how this goes. No. Okay. We've still got, what, 40 minutes of winning. Kill, whiz, or lose. Yep. That is pretty much it, Fandango. Come on, kill the last one. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Just got one tap by a whiz in my game. One tap by a whiz, man. They do. What is this artifact in today? Look at this. Much artifacting. Blizzard. Bye. 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 Thank you. We had to wave him off, guys. He got me as well, though. He got me as well. What do I think of the new 1 and 2 star gems? I would say if you've seen anything to do with leaks today, don't take anything as a certain. That was what I would say at this moment in time. Because I take it that's what you're talking about. Nice. The one for the battle pass, yeah, but there was another leak today, wasn't there? That's the one. That's the gem that I'm on about. The leak one. The 2-star from the battle pass, I haven't really looked at, to be fair with you. But you're on about the 5-star that was a leaked one earlier today. Take it with a grain of salt. The 2-star battle pass is official, right? The 2-star battle pass, because that's out on sea already, yeah? What is that one even called? I don't even remember the name of it. Because it's part of the battle pass and I've not really paid attention to it. Anyone remember the name of it? Or do I have to look it up? How close am I to finishing the battle pass anyway? Oh man, we're going to have to blast dungeons tonight. The War Herald, that's the one. I mean, it's a 2-star battle pass gem, right? So it's going to take a while to get it to rank 10, right? And I think that's the issue with it. Oh, come on in, Lager. How's it going? Fluffy. We're in together. Let's go. D, welcome in. When we're using what? I have a feeling there's something more of that sentence. This is the, holy sh. This is the time I miss bone armor, guys. Hopefully this health bot is still active. It looks like it is. What sets are being used in this build, Trivia? We're using 4-piece Agments, 2-piece Vifus, and 2-piece Barons in this build. The YOLO build. I might do a guide for it. Just for YOLO reasons, yeah? Play YOLO build all the time now? I have been, yes. Because why not? It's been one of those things where, like, the mage spear, silence fear, the spear, the mage silence fear build is really, really good. But I wanted to be more aggressive in the matches early on. I think once I get into legend, the fear silence build will come back out. For sure. 100% I will. Especially 3.5 upwards. Have you tried Dispel Pants? No, I haven't tried a build for Dispel Pants with barbs yet. But that might be a build that I start to use above 3.5 as well, depending on how many barbs I'm going up against. You're nearly 3.8 now and still YOLO? Nice. That is literally YOLO, dads. What a guy. You lost your game to 4 barbs with big credit cards. 4 barbs with big credit cards. Man, you're spitting bars as well, dude. What is going on tonight, guys? We're literally like win, 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 win. We are literally winning. What new gem, Wickerman? What new gem? Lager, you lose, lose, lose. Man, you got to get some wins sometime. Where's the Doom collab, man? It would be cool, right, Doug? It would be cool. I would agree. Doom collab. We've been saying a lot of that would be cool to have. Definitely. Both the Battle Pass and the new 5-star. The one that was leaked, I would say, Wickerman, take that with a grain of salt. Like, I wouldn't even read into it. The Battle Pass one, I mean, looks good. But I think ranking it up is going to be a pain, right? Because it's part of the Battle Pass. That's how I would say look at them at the moment. You know my opinion on leaks, guys. That's why I don't ever post leaks. I don't ever talk about leaks, really. They say nothing about a Battle Pass gem. It's over on C at the moment, right? I think it's a must 2-star gem for tank classes. I would agree with that, 100%. Spirits, the last 2 leaks from those guys have been horribly wrong on gems. Exactly, man. That's exactly my point. Like, when it comes to leaks, guys, whoever is talking about them in whatever video, whatever post, whatever it is, take them with a kind of pinch of salt all the time. Always wait for official stuff. If it's coming from a partner or if it's coming from Blizzard, you know it's obviously legit, right? It's just for views. Pretty much. That's what leaks is all about, right? I'm against a guy named Kraken I might lose. Check his... Literally, Jay, after the match, check his resonance and see if he is actually a Kraken. Or is he one of those ones, a wannabe Kraken? You know, he's like, if I name myself Kraken, I will look fearsome. Choose Pearl or new 2-star from Battle Pass. See, that's gonna be the difficult choice, right? That is gonna be the difficult choice. What does YOLO mean? Okay, we had this the other day, Jay, and I think you're of an age that you would understand this. Leroy Jenkins. Do you understand what I mean when I say Leroy Jenkins? Because if you do, then you know what YOLO is. There we go. You understand then. Leroy Jenkins. Exactly. No worries, dude. You only live once is YOLO. Yes, that is literally what it stands for. I like the using the Leroy Jenkins kind of way of explaining it though. I think that's really good. The best tank gems are usually 2 stars. Wicket, you're not wrong, dude. I think I would probably end up choosing a new 2-star for sure, just to get one to rank 10, right? Because it is going to be a really good rank 2-star gem for tanking. Minus 50 DKP. The old DKP days. I need a GIF notification for it. Oh my god, for Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, man. Get one. The new 2-star that's coming, we're talking about the battle pass that's coming tomorrow, right? That was talked about a few weeks ago when it comes to this this next battle pass. It's going to be tanking, yes. Yo, when are you going to switch to PK? I'm actually in the process of just saving up for Warlock stuff at the moment, man. Once I'm at a point where I'm like happy that I'm going to have enough to get all of the Warlock essences on the day of release, then I'm happy to do whatever. You're going to coach me how to play it? Don't charge me, bro. I can't wait for update personally. I'm looking forward to new BG scenarios. Yeah, did you all see the video from Blizzard today? It's quite cool. I like the video. You're super pumped for it. And it's really good, right? If you like to play chess and you'll love it, BK Summoner build. They should do a DBZ collab. Want to see 1, 2, yes. That would be great to do a DBZ. Like, you could have a proper Super Saiyan cosmetic, man. And they could even do like an Ultra Instinct version of the Phantom cosmetic. That'd be sick. Why Immortal gets so much FPS drops? My PC not bad at all. It's just a mobile game that's not really optimized too well for PC. It could be better. And there is a lot of stuff going on with updates on PCs at the moment, causing a lot of frame drops stuck. So it's all about good summon placement. Yeah, I could see that. Come on, we got to win this one. We can't drop the winning streak. But mine plays smoothly, not all the time. Depends on what sort of PC you've got as well, right? I'm running the game. I'm running 3 different streams. I'm running OBS. I'm running Discord. I'm running Epidemic Sounds. And I've got all Chrome tabs open as well. So I'm really taxing the computer tonight. Taz, good morning. Take out, when it comes to that leak, Taz, grain of salt. Grain of salt. Wait for official. Wait for all official news. Worse, they do Pokeballs. Can you imagine that? Pokemon collab. That would never happen, although that would be really cool for like familiar cosmetics. Johnny Sins collab? There is a lot of collabs they could do, right? Tons of it. You want a Blastoise familiar? Can you imagine that? That'd be sick. Your life regen just took me to from zero to full? Holy shit. Rip. Don't waste it now, guys. Don't waste it now. We're on 5 seconds. Come on. Good. Oh, a Necro with hittable summons. Man, that is a mistake. With the current Barb meta, that is a mistake. We know that, don't we? Come on. See, I'm not sure what's going on over on TikTok with my notifications and stuff. For you guys on TikTok, there should be like a likes thing on the side as well for people that are liking. But it's nowhere to be seen. So, you know, that will have to be figured out at some point. Let's see something. Barb is just like transfusion BKE was. They didn't learn. Yeah. BG is super fast. Out of one and into another. Nice, man. Need a Commander Keen? Commander Keen. Why do I recognize that? Okay, everything seems to be now loading up, guys. I've figured it out on everyone's TikTok. If I just minimize that, does that stay minimized? Yes, it does. Okay, that's good. Let me increase the size of that. Okay, that should be alright though. Keen is effing awesome. I'm not sure if I recognize that. Why do I recognize that? Please be nice. Are you on the enemy team? Oh man. That's what she said. Commander Keen. Yeah, that does seem familiar. Troll Studio and Tigfinity tanks my RAM. Yeah, well, how much RAM you running, Jay? $16. Yeah, that'd be the issue. I'm running 32, but I definitely want to build a computer this year that is 64. I thought I had Tigfinity open though, and apparently it was closed, so that would be why. Rookie error ban, but can't buy. Is that DDR5 16 gigs? Well, that's me dead. I just completely messed up my rotation there. Rip. You're only using a Ryzen 5 5500 and a GTX 2070? Yeah, I mean, my current build is a Intel i7. I couldn't even tell you. I think it's like the 10500K with a MSI 3080 X Trio. And so much artifacting going on with something tonight. I've had a couple of matches that I've got artifacting. Running 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. But my computer's like 6 years old this year, so it's time for an upgrade. Leave me alone. The graphics is more than enough for DI. Yeah, for sure. Mine is just because I want to be able to do more. You know, that's what I'm going to upgrade for this year, so I can... My God. So I can do more. Like, I'm now streaming it in all 3 places. I'm running the game. Like, I just want to future-proof everything, and that's why I'm going to upgrade. Though I'm on a phone, Galaxy Fold 5. Kill me, but that's doing good, right? You're an Intel i5, 13K, nice. With a how do you find the 4060 then, Paul? Is that good? It works well, Kilmer. Nice. Look at this, look. Random artifacting tonight. We'll see how hot my let me just load another program up. We'll just see something. I want to check something. You might see that just come up at the top of the screen for you people that are seeing it in the full screen. So my CPU is currently sitting at 56C. My GPU is sitting at 52C. And I'm getting currently like 76 frames, 80 frames. My monitor I use as a main monitor, for you guys that don't know, is an ultra wide. It is an Acer Predator from around about 6 or 7 years ago. It is a 3440 by 1440p 100Hz monitor. It doesn't run native at 100Hz. It has to be overclocked to 100Hz. And since I've had the monitor, it actually won't run at 100Hz anymore. It only runs at like 95. Yeah, I see it come up with an install for new graphics driver. I want to make sure there's no bugs with that one. My laptop is a ROG Strix with 16 gigs and an i9. Kick! That is some lappy. My God. That is a monster laptop, dude. That is a beefy laptop. And that's your weaker system? This year, though, I do want to upgrade to like the latest of stuff. I'm not going to go for like a 5090. I'll go for like a 5080. iPad. I suppose I should give you a sub. Oh, a kick. Much appreciated if you do, dude. Never no pressure, though. Smart, the 5080 is great. Yeah, I mean, there's rumors going around now that the 60 series isn't going to be out until 2027. Yeah, but where? On Twitch or where else? Twitch is kind of dying, I think. I mean, my main is on the red button. But it's up to you, dude. A lot of people are saying that about that, though. I still MacBook Air 2015, but I want to try this year upgrade to a better PC Windows. Yeah, it's a good idea, Fab. Where are the most views right now? Let's have a look, shall we? So we've currently got 4 over on the purple. We have got 43 over on the red button. I'm not sure how many we've got over on on TikTok. I'm still scared to update my 5080. What, the drivers? Oh, we're on 7 over on the TikTok. There we go. Oh, you're on the fence? Oh, so you are. May the luck be on your side to win. I'm pretty happy with that over on the TikTok, though. 7 viewers. First night of streaming mainly. Over on there, I'm happy with that. That's good. Welcome in if you're over on TikTok. How many monitors am I using? 3. No doubtably, you'll see me look up and to the left, to the right a bit sometimes. So I do use 3 monitors. That's me gone. Yeah, I've got my ultra wide in front of me. Then I've got a BenQ 1080p monitor above me. And then another BenQ 1080p monitor that is in vertical next to me as well. I don't think I'd go any more than 3 monitors this setup. I don't use this computer for work. My work computer is to my left on another desk. It's like monitoring the stock exchange. Yeah. My work computer has 2 monitors. Mandalorian, how's it going, bro? Welcome in. This needs to be a win, guys, because if this is a win, I think we've won every match tonight. That'd be insane. Welcome in, man. How's it going? He's got to be down, right? He's got to be down. Is there a Costco in the UK? I think there is some in the UK. I don't know how many we've got in the UK, though. Oh, now it's gone the other side. You might get this. You might get this, Pop. My dots. They lasted on you forever there. Where do I live in the UK? I can't give my address, dude. Now I live in a part of the UK called Norfolk. Thank you very much for becoming a sponsor or a member on YouTube Drink. Welcome in. Oh, Kick, you're drinking. Cheers, dude. Much appreciated, man. Oh, really? Really, Jay? The chances of that, dude. Did oil prices increase in the UK? I think they're going to everywhere, right? They have a strong monk. Yep. "12 miles from Lynn." Oh, well played. Well played. Look at that. They got the win. They got the win. Well played. Well played. Does the fear and silence not affect anymore while you're using Grim? It still works. I'm using a slightly different build though, Red. This is what we call the YOLO build. And I'm actually using Stroke of Midnight in it instead of using the silence. Well played on the other team. Will we get one more match? Maybe. Last game. If we get one. You lock my stream? How do you mean? Do you stream over there as well? I think you do, right? I'm sure I've seen you streaming on other things, right? Ah, we didn't get a match. Rip. Okay. So what we're going to do then, not that one, is, why am I using Viper and not Bile? Because I don't like Bile. I don't ever do any duos in PvP. I never really have time for convoy at the right time, right? Had a good run tonight, Daz. We certainly did. Okay. I'm going to show you this build quickly. But Seething Bowl, trigger LOC. It does, but other things trigger LOC as well, because I've got fear. And you've got to also remember, have their attack speed reduced here. Where's my R10? Where's my R10? I've got it in here, right? I know it's going to dormant that one for a second, but while I look at my R10. So this is good because their attack speed is going to be reduced, right? This is good. Yeah. The bile is okay. If you've got a high enough bile, use it as well. I would say if you've got a bile that's rank 6, maybe rank 7, whack it into this build, will be absolutely fine. If you haven't, then I wouldn't bother. I would just use Viper's Bite. That's absolutely fine in the YOLO build. Because the fear gives you enough LOC. You're fearing all the time. So... okay. Your bile is in your horn coil. Yeah, well, that makes sense. The horn coil is still good for PvP. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I just want to show this build. What setup have I got? What is it in? Let me just check my... what are my reforges in? Okay, so we've got crit hit damage on them. Attack speed is on them. So on here... Ethan, how's it going? I just changed my class of Necro just now. It's so hard to find new essences. I just recommend going AFK farming, you know, for a few days. You'll get a lot of new essences from just doing AFK farming. We're going to go summon. So on this one, guys, what I've done is we've still got attack speed, but we're increased damage done by summons. Look, I think it's pretty much on all of them. Not max, but we're going to swap it in for that. See what this is like. Did I get it on all? Summons, yes. Summons, yes. Summons damage, increase. Yep, that's fine. Make sure they're all... well, this is damage taken. Maybe we'll re-roll that one. Done, done. Oh. Done, that's fine. And done. So this is the only one that needs to be re-rolled. This one, wasn't it? Yes. Can we get done? Why is this game? Diablo Immortal. Damage done by your summons. See, that's better. There we go. Done. Okay, let's go out. What I'm going to do for you guys over on TikTok is I'm actually going to move the window of my stream over a little bit. Just so you got a heads up what I'm going to do. We can unlock it here. And I'm going to move it over slightly so you can see the damage. Like this, look. I ain't got to change scenes or do anything like that. I can just move it over and move it back. It's not going to be an issue. You'll still see what I'm doing when it comes to the damage output. So if you can see that, then it's good. Okay. Let's check Warband Room. Okay, we've been in an attacker doing MBGs. GG. I mean, yeah, moving it to Paragon was a bad idea in my opinion. Okay. Okay. Let's be ready for this. Let's be ready for this. Let's see what we can actually pump this to. It'll be nowhere near Orof's damage. Actually, it's actually dropping down now. Can we pump it back up? There we go. So we're getting 1.5 billion in a minute. 24 million damage per second. Like, it's not on Orif's level. And I haven't really optimized anything. That is just throwing it in, guys. Like, the breakdown you can see here is a lot of damage from skeletons and obviously the bone wall. I don't have a familiar like Orif. His familiar is absolutely amazing. Adds a lot of damage, his familiar. A lot of damage. The way it works, unbelievably good. He has a slightly different setup. I'm not too sure what his reforges were. So, and I mean, I'm only 4.7k, right? I'm 4.7k, so... But it is a good build. And I'm not really optimized on my set pieces. I could go for a bit more crit chart, a bit more blue gem here to go in a bit more armor pen. I mean, I've got damage done by summons here. Damage done by summons here. I mean, I could get more cooldown. My attack speed, I probably could get more attack speed. I'm 3 out of 4 skellies, I believe, on this build. Where is my skeletons? 3 out of 4 skellies. So it is pretty well set, and it does more damage than the other build. So I would agree this is a very good raid build, but I wouldn't use it for anything other than raid. Should have had 3 buckets for Paragons, normal, legendary, and curse. That would have been much better. I'd agree, Trivia. Yeah. So that is how the build works, guys. It is very good for raids, but you need to have it set up correctly. So like Orif said in his... I mean, for the raid build, you would go probably with Banquet of Eyes. And for the dummy on the other side of the room here, you would probably go for 4-piece Barons, because it's then going to work with the suffering from all sources. That secondary part will work, because the loss of control will work on that dummy. So you really have to play around with your gems. I mean, I could even swap Fated out and put in... probably Spectre Glass there, and it'd probably do better, to be fair with you. But the build is good. The downside is, I find, is these skeletons will only attack when you attack with primary. That's the only time. If you're moving around a lot in Gauntlet, for instance, you're going to have to do a lot of stepping around like this to try and get as much damage output as you can. And that's not always going to keep you out of the harm's way, right? You could die a lot because of that. Because you need to be able to do enough damage to kill the boss, but also you need to be making sure you stay alive to still contribute to the build, to the raid. So see how you get on with it, would be my opinion. If not, just use the older build. But I think the older build, you play a much more safer playstyle, right? But it's definitely a good build. I did speak to Orif after he posted it yesterday. So, and I did say to him I would obviously talk about it on live stream. Didn't say when. I mean, G9, you might get away with it, but I think the issue with this build is the movement. I think that's middle on top. It's the movement, because these don't attack. Like Bone Wall, these ones will go mad. This is why I love Barb, just doesn't die, consistent damage. Yeah. But these will only attack when you primary. And the more attack speed you have, the faster these are going to attack, right? And the more damage you're going to output. So you want to stack attack speed. So you want attack speed rolled on every reforge. You want attack speed wherever you can get it. But you also want to be able to do enough damage with crit hit chance and crit hit damage. So you really have to think about your stats with this build. And you need the 3 out of 4 skeletons. Because Adding 2 out of 4 of the skeletons. I only had 1 initially. I was doing like 17 million damage with 1. Adding 2, I was able to up that to like 24, 25 million. Unbelievable amount of damage increase. Unbelievable. Really, really good. Guys, what we're going to do now we've had a chat about that build, is we're going to do dungeons. Because I need to blast out. I need to blast out this battle pass. Finish it up. My crit chance caps at 100%. Good man. And it's 120. Yeah, it is 120% crit damage cap. Yes. Make sure I've got all the right shenanigans on here. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We don't use that one in there anyway, but that can go. Why is that in here? Why can't that should just go in the stash? You're in, Fab. Good man. I'll invite you in a second, man. We'll get rid of that. All this other shit can just stay in here for now. Okay. You're down for dungeons as well? Okay, I'll invite Fab, and then anyone else that wants in can just ask as well. And then as people leave, we'll get more people in, because how many points have I got to go? We've got to do 2,000 points. I mean, the stream will go late, but I'd like to get it done. Just for reasons. You can request if you want, Jay. 5-star gems that not S tier. Better we keep it or use gem power. Because for low spenders, hard to get gem power. I mean, it will most probably be better to use them as power, yeah. Yeah, you can join as well, dads. That'll be our group for now then. And then we'll switch people in as and when. Thank you very much for all the likes over on the TikTok. It won't let you. Invite. I'll invite you, dude. And then we got dads as well. Where are you? Where are you, dads? You are. Did you get it? Okay. Let's blast. And I'm really pleased at how, I don't know what you think, Jay, how my setup come out looking like on TikTok. I'm not 100% set on it yet, but it looks good, don't it? Turned out all right. I most might add a bit more to it, but you changed yours a lot. Yeah, I did. I have noticed you changed yours a lot, dude. You are a Ryan Quinn clone. I get people coming telling me I'm clones of people all the time, man. Did I change? That's better. I want to be... Show you damage. You want to see my damage? I have to see if I can zoom out on here a bit. Let me see. Let me see what we can do. We're adjusting on the fly here. Let's trouble is, right, guys, I'm on an ultra wide, yeah? So I could literally do this, watch. And it looks like it's super far out, right? Let's just make a bit more adjustments. I've got it running on my phone at the same time, so is it still viewable? Did I see the summon build? We were just having the summon build on a minute ago, yeah. This will be fine. I always worry when I had thought about doing vertical streams, Jay, because I use an ultra wide, and it's just a bit different to 1080p. Being 3440 by 1440p makes it a bit of a different viewing. But actually, I'm looking at it on my phone now and it looks fine. So maybe I was being a bit overcautious. But it actually looks all right. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, dads. You always tell me as we go in. Oh, I'll leave and after this one and put my blessing on. Who else forgets their blessing? I'm terrible for it. Dads is always on the ball. He's the Namari boss. Forget all the freaking time. It's so bad, right? The trouble is, like, on mobile, doesn't it still show while you're in the dungeon on mobile? The stream is behind for you. It shouldn't be on. You're on the red button, so it should be fine. Are you up to date on the time of the stream? Have you made sure you've not got behind somehow? I think there's a slight more of a delay on TikTok. But hopefully I'll get all the settings worked out for that, and that will be the same as all the others shortly. All right, let me leave here a second. How's it going, Yvonne? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, blessing. Man, I've only got 2 hours left on it. I mean, that actually looks all right. The ultra wide on here. I'm surprised. Work, work, work. Yeah. Quickly, the barb's winning in damage. Need to change 2 essences after this. My damage sucks. Yeah, no worries, dude. Is this... It is immortal. Yeah, this is immortal. I knew exactly what you meant, dude. Have you seen there is a new summon PvP? It is a raid build. It's not for anything else, dude. It is just for a raid build. Have I tried it? Yeah, we was doing it on stream a minute ago on the dummy. It is Diablo Immortal Mandalorian. That's really the only game I play at this moment in time. I do want to get back into Diablo. I do want to get into Diablo 4. I haven't really played it since launch. I played Diablo 4 for like a few months at launch. And I would like to get into doing some streams of it, but I might wait until the expansion and see how that goes and then potentially start doing that. But we're going to start doing 4 streams a week with DI going forward. You're trying to hit some crits like 767? Yeah, man. His hits are insane. Yeah, dads. My bro and I got pretty close to seeing I-12 final boss. Ever feel like doing a reveal? A reveal of the I-12 final boss? Oh, a raid build. The trade-off will not let me try then. I mean... My opinion of it is it's purely a raid build. Dungeons, you might be able to kill the bosses quicker, but you won't be doing any AoE damage when it comes to mobs. Yeah, you might die, but it might be fun to look at. I would literally die. I don't have the CR to do that. I need to start saving the highest CR ones that I do get so I can actually focus on that. Because my issue is, I don't know if anyone else is like this. If I get a piece of gear... and it looks terrible when it comes to secondary stats, but it has a higher CR, I tend to just get rid of it. I'm so bad at keeping them because I hoard so much crap anyway. Let us know when you're ready, Jay, and we'll go. And you guys have been smashing them likes on TikTok. Much appreciated. I'm so bad with a kick. I hoard so much crap. Like, I've still got to go through my stash now. It's so bad. The live is lagging? Not on my end, dude. I'm watching it as well on TikTok. I got the TikTok stream running at the same time just to make sure. Because it is the first time I'm using OBS to stream to TikTok. Oh, we got a commander. Bad stats, insta-destroy. That's the way it is. Yeah, 100%. Look at that. He got absolutely trashed. Anyone else noticing live lagging over on TikTok? It looks smoother to me. Commanders bring nothing to the game, sadly. Nice, was a nice idea. It was a nice idea, but I think it definitely could have been better, right? Looks fine for you. Good. Nice. Man, keep coming, elites. Keep coming, elites. Thank you. Nice. I mean, they could have done much more with commanders, I would agree. I mean, they're better than they were when they first launched, though. When they first launched, like, you didn't even know they was there. They just died instantly. And now you actually, like, have a couple of seconds on them and they've actually got a substantial amount of health now. Get out of there. I will die. So did you figure out how to go super fast on this build yet, Jay? Nice, man. Literally spam corpse and you get the boost. Because you got to remember the corpse explosion shoulders, they won't activate the movement speed until you consume one of the corpses. Yeah, we're in a full party at the moment. We always do like viewer runs now, so if anyone leaves, I will always ask if someone else wants to join. We never just do randoms anymore. It's always viewers. Viewers blasting dungeons. You're so used to Barbasol. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable when you played like other classes for so long. I still haven't changed that keybind, so I can't skip cutscenes at the moment. I must change it. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I thought I was going to have enough health. Bloody reach slow doesn't have a cooldown in the description. Is it always long as long as we're hitting continuously? Yes, I believe, Z. Let me just confirm that for you, but I believe that is one of the gems. Let me just go here. Where is it? I'm actually pretty sure that is always good to go. Let me get to the boat and then I'll just double check that for you. It's a part of bloody reach that we tend to forget about, right? It's really easy to forget about. Any idea what is equal event correlation to BR? You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out soon. What's this build? This is the dungeon build that's on my channel, dude. Okay, let's get onto this. Let's get onto the raft, and then I'll just double check that. Caps and insights. Okay. I know it's on here. I know it's on here. Or maybe it's not on there anymore. It's not where it used to be. It used to be on Diablo TV. Yeah, it used to be on Diablo TV exactly about that question, Z, and I'm sure it says on there that it's one that is always, always going to be up. It's one of those slows that we tend not to think about. Like, it's a really cool LOC, right? That's the main reason I put it into that Fear Silence build, because of that. And the fact that it double dips with your damage from on mages, so. If you want to know my build, Mandalorian, I'll show you. Switch loadout. This build. You most probably see all of that. That is set up perfectly on there. Look at that on top. My God. Lol. Yeah, I mean, it's a gem that people don't remember about Fowler. I had it sitting around doing nothing for ages. And then building that Fear Silence build, I was like, man, this build needs that because the gem double dips. Why wouldn't you want a double dip damage on mages? Yeah, it's a very good idea. Very good, since we use mage damage to LOC target. Just want to confirm. I believe it is. I believe it is. The main reason I like it is the double dipping. The double dipping of mages. So the way it works is, let's say you're targeting the target dummy. And you're standing right on top of it. You move away. Your mages stay really close, right? The further you move away, the mage's damage will increase. But it don't just increase by one time, they increase by double the amount, because the mages will also have... It's just insane, guys. So if the mages are a distance away from the target, they will then get the bloody reach effect. And then the further away you are from the target, they also get the bloody reach effect. So it double dips to 48% total. But the way you test out to prove that it double dips and prove that it works with summons is you put your summons really close, you walk gradually away with it, and you can see the further you're away from it, the more damage they do. And then you can test it again by putting the mages out further and then doing the same thing again. And that is how you can test bloody reach. And I mean, with the amount of attack speed that you can put them on your mages, and all the fear and all the silence that they're doing in that build, the more attacks that they're doing, the more double damage they're doing. I mean, it just makes sense. So yeah, guys, we should get Winds of Fortune tomorrow. Namari boss. Yeah, you're just like a Namari boss. That's one way of putting it, fella. I like that. Give me the numbers. Hey, just started a game, for goodness. Nice. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the stream. What server is best in the EU? So I play on Pools of Wisdom, which is like one of the more popular servers. But you've also got Books, which is a really good server for people that are just starting. I think that's a game, one of the more latest servers that's come available within the last like year or so. I think there's a few other good servers. Guys, what would you recommend? What other good servers? Pools. We've got Books. I think the one you're on, Jay, is good as well, right? Dark Exile. That is a part of the same cluster as Jay that's on TikTok as well. Do I know Mina? I mean, that name rings a bell. Pools for sure. Pools is really good. Holy. Yeah. Throne of Destruction. That's on the same cluster as well as Dark Exile, right? And Unspoken, and is it a Reach Summit as well? That's on that cluster. We breed animals over here. Used to be my cluster. Awesome. You're on Pools. Nice. How long you been playing then? Are you like really, really new? As it came from Dark Exile, yeah. I'm still shocked at how many new players come, guys. A game that's been 4 years now, and we're still getting loads of new players all the time. You cheater. Rip. Can Chris Arch move to pools? Do you know? I am unsure. Is that EU? Literally just starting today. Been a big fan for a long time. You're gonna have a blast. You're gonna have a blast. I would say, like, don't get too caught up in like farming resonance. You want to focus on like your secondary. Yeah, it's EU, like Diamond Gates. I mean, you should be able to. Same region. Yeah, there you go. Arcs can go to pools. There you go. I was gonna say, there shouldn't be any problems with that. Here I come then. Nice, man. I just see your message on Discord, or on the big screen. The layout looks really nice on the big screen. Thank you for the follow there. Look at us. Oh man, I hate this one. I hate this affix. Leave me alone. Soul shield from my familiar. Save my life. What is the other affix we got here? Oh, it is Conjurer. I thought it was. Worst dungeon of the game, though, I personally think. No, I haven't watched any at all, Jay. Been too busy, man. Broiling or blood flow? You have a rank 10 mothers. One question I'm going to ask you before that. Boosh, how's it going? One question I'm going to ask you before that, Dark. What is your total resonance? You'll get a lot of C and Oceanic DI players on TikTok. Yes. You're 2,700 at the moment. I would say you're going to want to keep using Mother's Lament, but you're also going to want to use Roiling first and then get Blood Flow in as well. You need all three. Oh, get wrecked. Yeah, I like that. I like that though, Jay. Most people, if they're under like 5,000 resonance, well, even under 5,500 resonance, you'll find yourself using both. For sure. I must do work on my new gem guide. I've been slacking, guys. Been slacking. I'll probably end up doing it in the next week or maybe 2 weeks. I'll try and get one done before April, so we can have a new up-to-date. So J, Colossus, Horn, and 4 is missing. I mean, most people that are under 5,000 resonance, 5,500 resonance, will want to use both Mothers and Roiling and Blood Flow. Because the best stats in the game are crit hit chance, crit hit damage, right? And then after that, you're going to want to use Colossus and Horn Coil. You can't use both. That's the point. One or the other. What other gems are you using though? So you got Bloodsoaked Jade, Colossus, and Hauntcore. That's fine. What other 2 stars are you using? Or 1 stars are you using? You've got 1.1k wisps. Spectre, Mother Lament, Fervent, Frostmourne. Get rid of Frostmourne. Definitely drop Frost. Definitely drop. You're on about this one, right? Morn Skull. This one? Yeah, get rid of that one. Fang's alright. Fang's alright. I would say definitely drop Morn Skull first and then drop Fang after that, I would say. Blood Flow will do better than both of those. Definitely. Don't delete it though. Don't eat your Morn Skull. Just extract all the power, right? Always get worried when I tell people to get rid of stuff. Like, don't delete it. Just extract all the power. Yeah, so like if I show you, let me just go through here. Once we get to the end of this, I'll show you my gems quickly. Let's do this boss and I'll show you mine. Your goal is 4-4. Soon it becomes available. So on my setup here, you'll see, look. Taking a notice of my fated trial, because this could be anything. So Colossus, Blood Flow. Then we've got Ruling Consequences, Hauntcore, Bloodsoaked Jade. That is the setup, and you have to have mothers in there. And then I've got Spectre. This I could change, but I like to use this in dungeons because it does a lot of AoE damage. So this is the sort of setup you want. You could even drop like this one. This one here could be Berserker's Eye. It is always a hard choice, but the best thing to do is go to the dungeon dummy in Westmarch and just test. And just see what one gives you the best DPS. Especially when it comes to a raid build. Dungeon build's a bit different, but you've got to remember what your best stats are. And the best stats in the game are always going to be crit hit chance first, then crit hit damage. Always. Thanks for the help earlier. Hope to catch you in your next stream. No worries, man. Anytime. You're just a PvP player who's loving dungeons, then you're going to be maximizing your damage by going them few gems. For sure. and you're a low spender, that's absolutely fine being a low spender. If you're a lower spender, I would say you want to go for things that are like Berserker's Eye, because you can easily get out to rank 10. Which essence are you using in the main hand for YOLO PvP? You're using Defiling Swarm, and you can then use the Silence one, or you can use the Wraithform one, which is the oh, what's it called, dads? The one I was using earlier. Dads always remembers the name of that one. That's the one. Stroke of Midnight. There we go. The one that reduces the cooldown of your Wraithform if you get hit. That actually works quite well. I have sets of 8-piece rank 10 2-stars, 2 5-stars right now. Just planning separate 4-4. I mean, if you're just doing PvP, PvE, you can get away with a lot. I reckon I could set you up with a set of gems for PvE, and you'll be doing, like, in random dungeons, you would do top damage most of the time. Even at that resonance, like 2-7. That'd be quite easy, to be fair. But use damn fear on chest, not damn to burn. Yes, use the chest piece as well to fear damage for spirits. I might actually have to do that build guide, dads. I might actually have to put a build guide together for it. Because it is good, but it takes a lot of practice not to die a lot. You're gonna make this your last? Can't play PvP on this class. Back to Tempest. No worries, we'll get someone else in, dude. Cheers for coming. Too fragile, need time to dive. It is very fragile. You need to get used to diving again. If you've played a lot of the Silent Sphere build. You don't use the YOLO build for Convoy? Have I used it in Convoy? I think I used it once or twice in Convoy. But I do prefer the Fear Silence in Convoy. So if I ask top 4 5-star gems for PvE, dungeons and raids then? Top 4? Okay, it would be, quite simply, it would be, for dungeons and raids, I would have to say Bloodsoaked Jade for the movement speed, even though I would like to get rid of Bloodsoaked Jade, believe it or not. Bloodsoaked Jade, I would then say it would be Roiling Consequences, Blood Flow, and I would then say... Ooh, that's a difficult one on the 4th one. I think it would have to be Colossus Engine. Guys, top 4 5-star gems, if you had to just take 4, what would you say? Dungeons and raids. Horn Coil as the 4th gem. Horn Coil or Colossus. Horn Coil, Blood-Soaked Jade. Colossus Engine, Blood Flow. Yeah, well, what about Roiling Consequences? Because Roiling Consequences in the Necro build for dot resolution is necessary. Colossus Engine for roiling. Yeah, I would agree. I think Colossus Engine would have to be dropped. If you had to pick 4. It would have to be... It would have to be Roiling Consequences, Blood-Soaked Jade, Blood Flow, and Horn Coil. Take Horn Coil instead of Colossus stack. But you already have a 5 out of 5 Colossus rank 5. What you could do, yeah, is if you've got a rank 1, or if you got a, have you got a Horn Coil? Have you got a Horn Coil? Even if it's just R1. Not yet. If you get one, use it as an auxiliary in Colossus Engine for raids. And then in dungeons, use Colossus Engine and not Horn Coil. Because I think you'll be fine with that. I'll get someone else in. After this dungeon, guys, we're going to get someone else in. Who wants to join? That's how I would do it. I think you'd have to split the difference between raids. Because Horn Coil is going to give you much better damage in raids as an R1. Oh, you're at work, Jay. No worries, man. That's not a bad thing, though, Dark. Having some whales in your warband. Mothers should definitely be in there anyway. It's always a big debate, isn't it? When it comes to... Thank you very much, Paul. When it comes to these sort of questions, like what 4 would you take? Because really and truthfully, there's not 4 anymore. It's like... It's like 5 or 6. 100 minutes. We're talking about PvP gems, right? No, we're talking about PvE gems in this scenario. Roiling versus blood is not a question at the moment. No, because you need both of those. I'm up to 89% crit hit when gems proc now. Just need more bed. 89% crit hit. What chance? That's got to be crit hit chance, right? 89%. Yeah, and a flat rate of 39. How come you're only at 89% then? You're missing some enchants, right? Currently, I'm rolling with an R4 Blood Flow and an R4 Bottled Hope and an R4 Ruling Consequences. As soon as you can, drop the Bottled Hope. If you can't get it to above R6, don't use it. Imagine you reach normal gem to R10 and you're only at... yeah, Taz. That'd be quite funny. Flexing on them normal stats. No worries, Kick. But that's what I would say do. The reason for that is you can see, like, I don't use Bottled Hope in my build. I do have a Bottled Hope, which I use an R6. Not that one there, because that is definitely not a Bottled Hope. Where even is my Bottled then? I haven't got a clue where my Bottled is. Does anyone want to join? I do have an R6 Bottled Hope, but I don't use it unless it's in PvP. What's wrong with Bottled Hope? Okay. Bottled Hope, guys. Here's the big debate about Bottled Hope. I'm going to open up the party. If you're on pools, you're on my friends list, or you want to join, let me know. We'll open up the party for 2 minutes while I explain. Bottled Hope. Basically, if you go into a random group, and let's say you've got a Bottled Hope equipped, and that's rank 4. But then I join your party, and my Bottled Hope is rank 6. My Bottled Hope will always out buff your Bottled Hope, because Bottled Hope is actually shared. You actually get the buff as well in a party. So your Bottled Hope would be pointless. You might as well use another gem. That is the reason for Bottled Hope. I would say if you haven't got a Bottled Hope that's above R5 or even R6, and there's just no point in using it. Where even is my Bottled Hope? Must be in here somewhere. There it is. There it is. So it's an R6. When you use a skill to grant a buff, increase damage and movement speed of the target by this. So it's of the target. So if you buff people, this is going to buff them, right? So it's kind of like one of those gems that you want above a certain rank to make sure that you always get to use yours. Even paying clasp is better when it comes to pure damage. Yeah. That's the way to look at it though, Jay. 100% that's the way to look at it. Look at the damage percentage on paying clasp and then on bottled. And I mean, yeah, it's how it is. Okay. If anyone does want to join, we're going to run a couple more. There is a space. Just let me know. Okay, that person didn't join. I've been actually having that discussion in my Discord, Jay, about like how Bloodsoaked Jade could be potentially dropped, but the movement speed keeps that gem in at least A tier, doesn't it? When it comes to a ranking, like, because the movement speed is so good. Hey man, welcome in. How's it going? Man, inventory full again. For most classes, yeah. I can replace my R4 Bold Hope with a rank 7 Crimson Bale hit. I mean, you can for PvP, yes. What have you got when it comes to replacing it with PvE gems? Because I class Crimson as a PvP gem. Not one that I would use in dungeons or some shit like that. Fang? Fang can be used, R10. You could use that. That would be alright. $10 ago, I watched and you and my head confusing. You sold your scrap pet. Oh man. Buy another one, dude. gotta wake it up. You gotta wake up, dude. Wake it up, man. I bet there's still people out there that don't realize you can extract gem power. How many points are we up to so far on this battle pass? Okay, we're grinding. We'll see how far we get. We'll go for another what, hour? Latest stream today, guys. You only found out a week ago? Holy. Never mind, man. Never mind. That's the best way to just look at it. It happens. Seriously, you've helped me a lot to have fun with the DI. Long overdue and appreciated. Man, kick. I'm glad. Like, DI itself, like, if people don't understand the game a little bit, can be quite boring, right? I mean, and having a stream that you can go watch and come and ask like loads of questions and get answers for is just going to make you guys have much more fun in the game. Do you use Agment set or Blood set? I use Agment set in here. Blood is no good in PvE anymore. Emerald. Happy streaming? Yes. Welcome in. Yeah, since they changed it with Blood, it's just a PvP set really now. I mean, you could get away with maybe using the 2 set in some PvE scenarios, but lots of vids out there, super confusing. It can be. And that's why I'm just a chilled guy, just trying to explain things in the simplest of terms. And I mean, and we keep the conversation flowing, don't we, guys? We talk about random stuff all the time, not just the game. Do I replace Bold Hope with Bloodsoaked Jade or Colossus? Ooh. I would test that, dude. How much cooldown reduction I have? Thank you for answering. I'm just chill and watch silently now from now on. Doug, you can answer questions anytime, dude. That's exactly what I wanted to get streaming on TikTok as well. Do you guys have shepherd's pie in England? Yeah, we have shepherd's pie, man. Cooldown reduction, though. Cooldown reduction 15%, man. That's it. Remember, a lot of Necro stuff is based on beds, so you can get away with using beneficial effect duration for a lot of it. Shepherds and even cottage pie, yes. Though I haven't had either for a while. Both are very nice. You just had shepherd's pie tonight? Nice. For dinner tonight, I had, on my partner, she had been out today with her mum. And she'd had lunch out with her mum while I was just doing some video stuff. So tonight, I had a kebab. I ordered myself in a takeaway. It was lovely. So tomorrow we have new battle pass with 2 new skins and new gems. I haven't really checked it all out. I know there's like a new gem going to be in it, so... These chains always drive me mad, dads. Colossus wins, but I need to get 5 out of 5 and rank 4 at least. I mean, you need to get rank 4. Don't worry about the 5 out of 5, dude. Just get it to rank 4 for the awakening bonus. Who cares about 5 out of 5? Don't get trapped. Don't get trapped. The 5 out of 5 doesn't really increase the gem by loads. You're looking at the effect, and the effect won't change based on the rank, on the amount of stars, right? We've got a clanmate down in Dubai. She has to go into the basement for missile warnings. And man, that is scary as fuck. Excuse the language there, but that is scary. You've still got to, I mean, no matter what goes on though, right? You've still got to, I mean, still have some sort of enjoyment in your life, right? You've still got to be able to have, I mean, so jumping into DI takes her mind off of what's going on in real life for a period of time, right? And I can understand that. Totally understand that. Just give you comma rating a little higher, 5 out of 5, and resonance. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about going. You can't have a 4 in there. Are you like OCD about that, dude? We're all praying for her to get back to England safely. Yeah, man, that's definitely.
Dad's public super chatted £10.
Dad's dropping a 10. Dude, much appreciated. You notice you wasn't subbed? Man. I think when I look at my stats, my analytics, and see like people that watch the videos, I think it's always about 50, maybe 50 some odd percent that are not subbed. Which is quite surprising considering we're like now above 9,000. Much appreciated though, dads. Your skill so fast, dude. When I use bone skill in 4 seconds, your skill in 1 second. It's all to do with beneficial effect duration because it's a buff. Jay, thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. You just got paid. Much appreciated, dads. You don't need to apologize, Jay. It's all good, dude. Yeah, it's all to do with your beneficial effect duration. Like, the more you have, the better it's going to be for when you kind of... But, like, all of them are buffs, right? So, the spirits here, this is going to be classed as a buff up here, right? Although you can't really see it because it's all doing all this shenanigans. So, you watch my skill. Ready? It's up. 7, 6, 5, 4... We've got 3, 2, and then... Yeah, 2-second cooldown. Cam, welcome in from the Key Wardens. The Omen clan. Well, welcome to everyone who whoever watches anything from the Omen clan. Just try and get beneficial effect duration on everything it can be rolled on. Oh, Jay dropping a 5 gifties there. Much appreciated, man. Congrats to whoever got some. Much appreciated, Jay. Although I do have to turn off stream elements spamming that because I get 2 chats now spam it. Man, we've been saying that for ages, fella. Like, they need to add it as a stat in the stat sheet so you can actually see how much you got, right? Like, I don't know why it's not. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, how much better would it be with that in game? Like, you don't have to add it all up, calculate it all. It'd be so much better. Yay, dropping another 5. Much appreciated, dude. Much appreciated. I actually prefer it when it shows it on the new multi-chat that we use, guys, instead of the stream elements one. I'll have to turn that stream elements one off for sure. Now I know that the new chat does that. Always modifying. Yeah, much appreciated, Jay. Thank you very much, Paul. Stuck there. I hate this dungeon. This is such a bad dungeon. It's this dungeon and the one that you're on the boat. I hate both of those. So many dungeons you hate. This one and the boat are the worst, I think. Oh. They just add at least 10 dungeons, but they don't care. Just add a new map only. I mean, hopefully, I would like to see a new dungeon this year. We had a dungeon for... When was the last time we got a dungeon? Like 2 years? I dread 7 times. I got dread 7 times in a row. That is so... That's so bad, Jay. The last was that? Yeah, it was, yeah. We definitely need a new dungeon. He was stuck on its head the whole time, dads. Why did it stop me casting that? What's the game called? It's Diablo Immortal. When I send gift memberships, I live in Turkey and Turkish liras is 20 sterling. Is YouTube underpaying you in pounds? I don't even care about what they pay me. It is what it is. If people want to gift memberships, you can do it wherever you are. It is not necessary, but if people want to gift stuff or make donations, there is never any pressure to. And don't worry about any of the conversions because it is what it is. Just throw us 5 dungeons and I'll be play 2 more years, promise. I mean, I think the issue is with dungeons, and we've had this conversation being like a partner. You can imagine the conversations we always have. We've mentioned dungeons, and I think the answer is basically like dungeons do take a lot of resources when it comes to making them, and testing them, and coming up with ideas for the dungeon itself and the bosses for that dungeon. And they take a long time to just go through, and that's why they're like, they haven't added many recently. But hopefully in the future, we might see more. It would be very nice. Is there a setting for mobile to turn off cut screens? No. Don't think so. I don't think you'll get rid of all cut screens in the game. You're up late, bro. Yeah, we're trying to get Battle Pass done. How's it going, though, dude? And we're streaming on the TikTok for the first time, so we're just extending the stream for a little while. And I've not got work tomorrow. I'm not got work until Saturday, so bedtime for you, man. Yeah, no worries, dude. Cheers for popping along, saying hello to man. If they're paying full price, we might have found a bug because it's very cheap in Turkish lira terms. When it comes to that, I think they pay like, I think it's like 30.70 or something like that. You like the TikTok stream more because you don't need to open the red button? Yeah, I mean, I watch some people on TikTok. And not always watch streams on YouTube or Twitch. I think watching TikTok streams is quite cool when it comes to gaming. I think we've got like 11 people watching over on TikTok now. I think it's something like that, right? 11? 10, 11? And I'm happy with that. That number is good for the first stream. I don't know how many partners for Diablo stream on TikTok though. Is there many? 10, yeah. I thought that was a number I could see. Is there many partners that stream on TikTok? I think there's a couple of do some videos, right? You don't think there's any? I think there's maybe one that I know of, I think anyway. You've never seen any on top? Maybe I'm going to be the only one. Who knows? I would agree. Yeah, I see quite a few Diablo streamers when it comes to DI or even D4, D2. It's a good range. And I thought it's just another way to connect to more people, isn't it? So, and like tonight, it's not done any damage or any harm to the stream itself. And we've got a load more people to talk to. And people can still watch wherever they want to, so it's good. I think it was a good move. And I think the good thing is we've always got a lot of people coming in asking questions about the game. We've all got to know one another, especially over on the red button, right? I mean, in May, I've been streaming a year now. Like, that's only a couple of months away. I think we should make a deal so you get rich from YouTube. One day, man, you never know. I'm still new to the creating stuff, dude. Still very, very new. I've been doing it, what, just over a year? Oh, yeah, it's Krog. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think Krog is the only other partner on here, though, that streams, right? So there'd be two of us. I still want to work on some of the layout as on my TikTok stream. I think it does look quite good so far. And now I've seen it as it's being used live. I mean, now I get some ideas, right? You have amazing energy, my friend. I'm sure you have a very bright future. I try to keep it very chill, right? Very kind of, I suppose, I'm not one of these guys who just sits there and just not talks to you. You know, I talk to people for my job, even though I can't discuss what I do for a living. Talking to people is part of my job, so I can talk to anyone. I think that's a skill that you kind of either have or don't have, right? And I mean, people can come in here and ask me questions, and if I can answer them, I will. And I think that's part of the energy that I bring, isn't it? And I always wondered before I streamed, and I think anyone that streams, and if any of you have streamed before, you always think to yourself, like, will I be good at doing that? Are you using magic fixtures? Which ones for this build? So this build, literally, I think you can get away with not using any affixes. For this particular build, like, if I show you what I'm using, but Wraith Form, don't even use Wraith Form. Dark Curse, don't even use Dark Curse. No affix. Grim Scythe, one of, you can use that. That's fine to use that. It's probably a good idea to use that. No affix. No affix. No affix. And 1 Bone Spirits. Done. Like, you can get away with just using 1 out of 4 Grim Scythe, and that's all you need. With this dungeon build. This is a beautiful line. I'm glad, man. I talk with Jay pretty much on a daily basis, man. I have a question. Here is Joe. I don't see for a while. I haven't seen Joe for a while either. Every now and again I bump into him in Battlegrounds. It's just something I do as I'm playing, and it is what it is. If people come, it's fine. That's the way to look at it, Jay. 100%, man. That's the way I always started. I have Asperger's, but I streamed on Twitch. That's not bad though. If you've got something like an autism, a version of autism, like Asperger's or something like that, I mean, doing something like this it's not a bad idea, right? That can actually help people with things like that, right? When building, do you focus on collision rate of the secondary stats? I think you don't look at the collision rate. How do you mean collision rate? How spicy. You would like to stream on PC, but it's as slow as a brick. And PCs are super expensive at the moment. Yeah, I see that he was doing Necro clips as well, man. Like the super attack speed one. It can also be a downfall depending on how observing behaviors. I mean, yeah, I'd agree. It all depends on how people take you as well, right? Your ADHD and autism make me see stuff that others don't. Yes, 100%. You know, look at the richest man in the world, Elon. Like he's got Asperger's, right? And what can I say? Richest man in the world. He sees things differently to everyone else. Just like you just said, man. Just crafted 20 of one green and still couldn't get what I needed. Rip. What do I think of Orif's raid build for Necro? It's good for raids, but I wouldn't use it for anything else. But it definitely needs you to set it up perfectly. We need a club. I was... Okay, so when it comes to CR, yeah? That's why I swapped gear to find out what suits the group best, lol. Yeah, I get that, man. The Love Death Blizzard Club. That's brilliant, Doc. Oh, not this dungeon. I play a game in English for a week and then come to the streams. I mean, sometimes like the conversion of languages on games is not 100% right. So collision rate, I mean, I don't know what that would relate to. Double legendary, yes please. In dungeon groups, I can see when DPS is low or not, so my brain saves time. But yeah. It makes sense to swap if you can help the group to get through faster, right? Yeah, it may be combat rating. That's what I'd expect it to be fair. As you mentioned up there as well, 57,500. My combat rating is like, what's mine in this build? 57,092, look. You got killed. I did wonder where you had died, Dad. It is combat rating, there you go. We were saying earlier though, with combat rating, I'm terrible at saving the higher combat rating stuff. If I see bad stats, even if it's got a higher combat rating, I'm like, yeah, it's rubbish, get rid of it. I'm terrible for it. You played with me and yeah, I did play with you in Alpha, yep. That is one fast wizard. You're at 58.3. Is that in like a raid build with purposely saved higher stat items, or is it set out nicely? That's what you do. Is that bad? I mean, we should all really, when it comes to saving, you should probably save higher CR pieces. But for like raids and stuff, but I never do. I'm terrible. I have a build just for him that makes him kill a lot. Nah, Noran Spirits just has too much money. Rolling in it. Whales do our raids. Yeah, we get whales in and do our raids as well. It's who you know, right? You always solo newer bosses and never carry. Jay, that is a commitment. Like, that is like so cool that you do that. I like that. It's just a thing you do. I think that's really cool. So to manage combat rating and secondary stats together, keeping combat rating high alone isn't enough, okay? This is new to me. I mean, you want to have a good mixture of stats on it, right? So you want to make sure you have high combat rating, high secondary stats, as well as good magic affixes. But then if you get something that's like 3000 CR and got bad stats, do you keep it just for raids? Just so you can then push your CR in raids a bit. Because you got to remember, in raids, you get your stuff. When it comes to your Seeker's Path here, you get the stats from your Helicarry bits in raids, right? Only active in Helicarry raids, look. So these you get in Helicarry raids. So you could effectively have higher stats on your main gear and then use these as your secondary stats when it comes to boosting it. And that's how you should do it. Got knocked out by the team they destroyed. What rank did you finish at then? No worries, man. But that's the thing with them Helicarry stats that you can use that you get in your Seekers. He was top 64, just didn't make the 32. Not bad though, right? He still did well. Use a clip for TikToks, yeah. See, I stream on the purple as well, and then I use Nexus clips. Liv, how's it going? Welcome in. I use Nexus clips for all of my... It will just use AI to then figure out what clips I need. And I can normally get like probably 3 or 4 good clips per week from it, from questions people have asked or something that's happened, which I'm happy with. I'd like more, but I'm happy with. This is the worst dungeon? No, I love this dungeon because you get to do tons of damage. This dungeon's best when it's got loads of elites in it, though. You hate it? The worst ones, Liv, are like the boat. And what are the other ones? We were saying the worst ones a minute ago. No worries, man. Take it easy, dude. The best dungeon to test builds? I would agree this is one of the best dungeons to test build. This open and part is great. I need your build. I had it and then messed it up. Did you not save it? Or did you override it? The amount of times I've override builds. Like, you should just... This is the build you want, right? This is it. Take a screenshot. Like, you should be able to get a good screenshot even on top. I don't have any of my builds listed in the community anymore. I took them all down. You love this Phantom costume, but I'm saving for the Doom collab, pretty please. Yeah, I mean, D4's good, and it'd be nice if we got it as well. You got it saved? No worries, Liv. You like Rapids? Rapids is good, because it's just like... Rapids is kind of chill, right? You can just like AFK, chill out. It'd be nice if we did that. Just that one, and the ship is lame. Ship is awful, yeah. When did it say on the timeline that we're getting a collab, though? When was it? I think it did say on the timeline for the year, right? What month we should get a collab in, or what quarter? We don't want a Hearthstone one again. So happy we aren't against entry for Vigil. Would not be fun for you. We want to rip and tear Blizzard. You heard us. I mean, I like the Berserk one. The Berserk one was really good. I weren't partner when Berserk happened, I don't think. So I didn't get the cosmetic. Which is a shame, because I thought that one was really good. How are we doing for those of greens? Got outplayed by DL last week. Rip. Oh, as long as you still won your match, that's the main thing. You love Berserk. Got the costume and can't get the Arthas and Sylvana. Yeah, the Arthas Sylvana one was okay. I like the Sylvanas more than the like the thing I found was the Arthas one. Like, this is good. I like this one, but the Arthas one on the male, yeah, just was too boxed off, I found. Like, it was very boxy. I really like this one, though. This one's banging. This one's good. This one, Malthael's really good. But I do like this one now. Yeah, Arthas was definitely better. No worries, Fabio. Arthas was definitely better with the helmet off, right? I just found when he had his helmet on, his shoulders looked all crushed in and boxed in. It was just weird. What's the twin demon one? This one. Oh, rip. This one. Snow is coming to destroy us, apparently. Really? Oh, the one below. This one. This one's cool. And then you got the Tyrael one. You missed it. They might come back at some point. You never know. Be kind of cool if they brought some of them back. Octopus wings? The octopus wing one, yeah. I actually got a couple of the Phantoms before I was even partner. I brought them myself because I liked them. Who said about snow then, Joe? When? $400 it's Reggio, so 7k for the floofy wings. Nice, Nora. You like the green demon one that changes the wings? You're on about Illidan stuff, right? They must bring back Arthur Sylvana for Halloween skins in season. Man, that'd be cool. My sister said she works Wednesday with me. She's a weather guru. She's like, it's gonna snow. 400 rezo, how much that costs? Probably at that level, yes. How far have I got? It's freezing at the moment. Doesn't feel too bad in this room, but... Let's do a couple more, dads. Are you still around to do some more, dads? I take it that's a yes. You're outside. Let's do until 1. Till 1, dads. You don't sleep? We'll do till 1. We'll do another 10 minutes. I'm happy with what we got to. Oh man, them mages always hit me like a train. $5 to $6k was brutal, and 6 to 7 hasn't been. I mean, I suppose it's not so bad because you got used to the 5 to 6k, right? You're 5.1 now. I can get to around about 5.1 roughly, yeah, maximum if I wanted to. I don't always use the maximum though, because some of the 2-star gems just do more damage. I reckon it probably is that. It's probably like a real big placebo effect. It's probably just been as bad, if not worse, but because you experience 5 to 6, you're like, yeah, 6 to 7 wasn't that bad. Rosales, good morning. You have 4,400, but use 3,300 for PvP. Yeah, it's because they do more damage, right? You know, the 2-star gems, people shouldn't sleep on them. You're numb. I mean, that's what's probably made it easier, right? Wings opening up. Big damage. That was huge damage. That goblin just got absolutely trashed. I have my dormant gems in there giving rezo, but I can get more rezo if I threw the gem power and working them. Yeah. That's a good thing about wing slots. Someone told me that they were changing the rezo system. If that was based on leak information, then I would take it with a grain of salt, you know. The biggest pinch of salt in the world. Don't neglect secondaries is what I always tell people, Jay. Like, you'd be surprised how many times in a stream per week I say that. He didn't say where he got it, just it was... Oh, really? It must be from some sort of leak somewhere. Secondaries are king. Yeah, they are. Like, people neglect them all the time. The amount of people that come into streams, and we all experience it here, and they say, like, what gem should I get? I need to get this reso up. And it's like, no, focus on your secondaries. You don't need to do your reso. Reso is like a trap. Should I swap out some armor pen in Iben and feed more potency as Necro? Probably, yeah. You probably want to go a bit more pot for sure. Pot will just make your damage over time abilities do a lot more damage, and because you're resolving them in PvP, PvE, you'll find that it does a lot of damage. Like, if you look at my stats here, like, I'm well ahead. No worries, dude. Man, you guys have been blasting the likes on TikTok. First stream, gone well. I only got the key come through earlier on, Jay. So it's literally like, how do I set this up? Figured out how to find the key. And the good thing about using the key and doing this is all of my sound is controlled in one place now. I haven't got to worry about different sounds for different streams. Is best way to secondary stats upgrade to normal gems? Yeah. But then don't forget, like, you've got your secondary stats that are going to be on gear as well, right? $10K pushes view page, and then it's 50K and 100K. Nice. I've still got a lot to learn about TikTok, man. A lot to learn, but... all new to me. But technically, we're streaming in 4 places because we've got, like... That's why people push the tabs. Yeah, it's good. It's good. But we're technically streaming in 4 places. So we got the red button is being used both vertically and normal stream, horizontal stream. And then we've got on the purple button, and we're on TikTok. So it does depend on how long you played the game. Yes, if you played the game longer, your secondaries are going to be higher, right? Because there's normal gems, and normal gems are just absolutely soul destroying when it comes to new players. Oh my god, I stood in the beam. You had a year away on D4 and it killed mine. Yeah, I mean, the only way you can catch up is by spending plat, right? Wow. The game just decided to kick me out. Gotta love it when the game kicks you out, right? Need a catch up for Horodrim. I don't think they'll ever do a catch up for Horodrim. Just like I've been saying, they need to catch up for normal gems as a new account. Spend 200k and you're chilling on secondaries. Yep. Is an average of 3k stats in 4 months bad? Not really. I'd say it's alright. Days need to fix PC port when we won't play normally. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do too bad for PC though, to be fair. I've seen worse PC ports. Ah, the DC load time. See if I can actually catch up in damage again. I'll be easy. Yeah, I don't know what that DC was all about. It's never DC'd like that before. How are they not at the end? I have no idea. What happened? You fully... Yeah. Should have been in the next dungeon. Maybe they waited. They were like, man, we've got to wait for this streamer. You're a shrimp, not a whale? We've been spamming the beach or the dungeons now for a couple of hours. We're gonna do one more and then I'm gonna call it for the night because it is 1 a.m. We're at 3.5 hours already down on stream, so double legendary again, throwing them at me. Fabio's gone, yeah. Let's do one more. Fabio was the big hitter. He was. We've done an extra bit of stream, so you gonna work earlier tomorrow? I've got tomorrow off and Friday off. Into work Saturday, back off Sunday. But the good news is, guys, my hours I've had my hours reduced at work, so I requested a reduction, so I can do more stuff now. Spend some more time on myself. But we'll be back Friday evening, where no doubtably we're going to have lots to talk about. So, and we'll be streaming everywhere again on Friday. Yeah, it's GG on the hours, Nora. Like, it took forever, but I've reduced them by 10 hours a week. So I'm going to be doing 30 hours a week instead of 40, which just means I can focus on me, my content, making sure I can get like a video out at least every week. So tomorrow's stream, as in a Thursday stream, I mean, I might do an announcement tomorrow on Discord. So if you're on Discord, watch out for an announcement if I'm going to stream. I may stream tomorrow night as well. So as we're now streaming on TikTok, I might just do this as like a bonus one. But next week next week we'll be definitely streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Be next week. Just don't burn myself out. Nah, I'll be all good. Time is important, yeah. But tomorrow, like tomorrow morning, I've got a meeting with a mortgage advisor because we're going to be sorting out our new rates on our mortgage. So I got a meeting with that, and then we're going to spend the time together, me and my partner. And then tomorrow afternoon, we do some relaxing. And then possibly I might do a stream again in the evening. We'll see. I've had maybe 5 days not streaming this year. Jay, that is. I mean, that's dedication. But then I suppose you don't do. You just do shorts, right? You don't do main videos. So does the blessing of the blessing works everywhere. So if you activate blessing, it will work everywhere. I just wanted to make sure I had enough time to do like videos as well as streaming and increase, because I love streaming more than doing the videos. You know, I think as a creator, you're either going to be a video guide maker, and I can do guides all day long when it comes to builds and other stuff. But I really enjoy communicating with you lot straight away. Have you ever played MRPG called Conquer Online? No. So yeah, you just do clips. See, I do like long form. I do clips now, and I stream like 3 or 4 times a week. So it's very busy. And then doing like 40 hours at work as well, man, is like, yeah, that's why I reduced. Okay. Cheers, dads, and cheers everyone else who joined. Let's see what we got before I drop. You like when people click the like button? So do I. We've done all right tonight, guys. We've had a lot of people come in on all the channels. We're obviously streaming on TikTok for the first time, a proper stream, where we've been streaming on TikTok for the last 3 hours and 35 minutes. Same as obviously the other two. On TikTok, we've had people doing likes, giving out stuff on there, which is great. I appreciate you all. And on YouTube, the red button, we've had 12 new members. We've had dads throwing us a sub there, or a gift there is 10 quid as well. So it's much appreciated. But did we get any good gear? Did we get any good gear? Bad. 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 That I use anyway. Also bad. We use that anyway. It's locked in, so I know that's a piece of my normal gear. Bad. Okay, bad. Okay, we got a load of rubbish, guys. We got a load of rubbish. We got a load of rubbish. Remember, though, 11,707 likes from me and no working lot. Much appreciated, Jay. Much appreciated, dude. You've been blasting, man. What did we get to, though? We got to this. I'm not far off a completed. Like, that's good. I'm happy with that. That is GG. Not 100% capped, but like, what we got in here? We'll take all of that as well. Got better stuff from the BG rewards. Yeah, that's so bad, right? Essence transfer. How many points people have saved up? Are you keep saving, guys? I think we got some Barb stuff as well, right? Look at this. All this Barb stuff as well. Nice. You got a whole 200. I'm saving now for Warlock. Saving everything for Warlock. But guys, it has been a blast. To whatever channel you've been watching on, we'll be back possibly tomorrow. I'll let you all go. I'll let you all know. I'll put a post on Discord if I'm going to do some streaming tomorrow as well. It'll be in the evening again. But Friday we'll definitely be back 100%. And then obviously Sunday, we most probably won't do the same community streams that we normally do on a Sunday. I'm open for ideas when it comes to what we can do on a Sunday, because we used to do the community bounties, right? We may mix it up. Now we're going to be doing 4 streams per week from Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. I mean, we don't want to do something that's going to get another day of streaming in, because we're already going to be doing 4, which is fine by me. So I'm open to ideas what we can do. If you come up with any, let me know. I'm going to have a think as well. But it's been a blast. We will see you possibly tomorrow or Friday. Have a good evening, day, wherever you are, and enjoy the rest of your week. Peace out, guys.